Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Telstar Basketball. Tonight we have the high school boys varsity team versus the Monmouth Mustangs. I'm Wayne Howe on camera, and on doing the commentary tonight we have special guests, Andy Whitney and Colby Marriott.
Thanks, Wayne.
Thank you, Wayne.
Well, let's hope this game goes better than the last one. And
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another night of Telstar High School Boys Basketball. There they are. Tonight is our hometown number squaring off against the Mustangs from Monmouth. And now for your starting lineups. For the Mustangs, senior guard number 10, Thomas Neal. Senior forward number 20, Brock Bates. Senior guard number 11, Duke Martin. Senior forward number 40, Ryan Burnham. And sophomore guard number 22, Hayden Fletcher. And now for the hometown Rebels. Let's start this off with sophomore guard number 33, Miles Lilly. Sophomore forward number 34, Brayden Stevens. We've got junior forward number 0, Darren Mason. And junior guard number 15, Shane Arda. Finally, we have senior forward number 22, Logan Sumner. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I ask you to rise and remove your hats, that includes you, King, for the playing of our national anthem.
well, Colby, I hope that the Rebels will practice their basketball as much as they practice their handshakes.
Oh yeah, Monmouth always seems to be a pretty tough team to go against. They play hard and hustle real good, so.
Yeah, I'd expect them to come out and be aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a full-court press based on the JV game. We'll see if Telstar is able to handle that or not. Try to go back into his right, hopefully, if he can win it. Yep. But the Rebels ran the wrong way. Just the press.
It's good luck.
Yeah, sometimes the best way to beat that press is quick and get it inbounds before they have a chance to get it set up. Hustle on offense. Rebels in a half-court man to start here, it looks like. Yep.
Good call.
40 White, I don't have his name on this list here, so I have no idea who he is.
Make up a name.
We'll call him 40 White, I guess. Make up a name. You know, I would think if the Rebels proved that they could break this press, Monmouth would be forced to take it off, but...
Yes, Monmouth's very aggressive. Pass fake can go a long way against them, I believe.
There's a pass. Oh, that's not what we wanted there. Sometimes you got to take that extra half second there.
Rebels seem to have a break on that one there.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they just, you know, get it in bounds. Just remember, you got a whole 10 seconds to get it across half court. That's plenty of time.
Rather see a 10-second call than a pass to the other team.
Nice play. Yeah. Good read. 0-0. Saw that second man come up and dumped it right down to the I don't know who that was that scored, but
Miles Lilly.
They rolled right to the basket. It's a beautiful play by the Rebels. Nice box out. Come to it. Oh, Rebels get lucky there. They got to come back to that ball a little harder if they can. Oh. Not lucky there. Pull it back out, set something up here. Gave him baseline and he took full advantage of that.
Someone needs to step up and stop him.
Good timeout by Coach Pelletier. Well, like you said, they're aggressive.
Telstar's passes haven't been too sharp.
No. No, they've got to just keep them quick, keep them short, and look. They got to look before they pass.
Yeah.
They seem to be capable of running offense if they can get it down here. So, but man, if Monmouth smells blood, they're just going to keep pressing. So,
I just saw Coach Mike emphasize the pass fake. It can go a long way on a team aggressive, biting for the ball.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you played for Coach Pelletier, didn't you? Maybe
4 years, yeah.
provide some insight for us on some of their offenses and plays.
Why do you think I asked him to be here tonight?
Yeah, it makes me feel old. I don't think I'm old, Wayne, but I feel it now. Travel. Forgetting to take his warm-up off there for a second.
Number 13, Tristan Pelletier, and for Miles Lilly.
Well, it'd be nice to see the Rebels run a play on the inbound that actually led to a score.
Yes.
It seems like they're running plays to get the inbound, but there we go. Shoot that. That's a nice shot.
Good look.
Yeah, I got to keep taking that shot though. That's a wide open shot. Nice pass. that was lazy on the Rebels' part. Somebody didn't get back on defense. I'd say he probably just wanted to get him some, probably tell him something and get him back in the game there, is what it looks like. Shot.
Good putback by Varsity.
Had a great offensive board on 34 there. So I got to hold him here. Oh, come on. They didn't call a foul on that? Yeah, I'm going to go Tommy Heinsohn on him here pretty soon. I thought that was a clear foul. I thought he pushed him right out of bounds.
The refs didn't have a good high view of who they
I guess not, no.
Take that.
Yeah, that's, you know, that's good defense if that's the inbound pass they have to go with. Yeah, two Rebels stepped up there. They just got to communicate a little bit better. One step up and one stay back. We got an open guy here. They didn't see it in time. There you go. Yeah, that's a good foul. He was moving, I think. That's Thomas Neal with the foul on Monmouth there, number 10.
Tristan Pelletier back in for Shane Ojeda.
Yeah, nice.
It's a good look by Davin Mason.
Yeah, that is. You're right. Good board though.
Had the right idea with the step through. Just took a couple too many steps.
One too many, I guess.
Swap Shane back in for Tristan here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Monmouth took a timeout to get him in or if the refs were just a little late with the whistle there. They had a Monmouth number 10 there, came out with a sore ankle, it looks like. That's Thomas Neal. Nice job keeping the dribble going.
Great hustle by Shane.
Nice, wait.
Good follow by Brady Stevens.
That was good vision on 22's part for the Rebels there. He saw that open man before he even had the ball, so it's always a good sign when you've got a player who. Oh. That's are they gonna give him the shooting foul? That's on the floor. No, but getting back to Telstar's play there, 22, you can see he knew where he was throwing that ball long before he had it. So
I know Coach Mike always praises looking ahead, and it's definitely what Logan Sumner did there.
now if we can just make the first layup. Old-fashioned three-point play from Monmouth there. Oh, nice. Nice look. Get there. Get there.
Get in there.
Ooh. How many fouls we got on? Oh, it's only one, I think. Oh.
Someone's gonna box him out.
Yeah, there's only one Rebel under the boards there, and there were 2-3 Monmouth players. Nice ball movement. Oh,
A great look. Good rebound by Braden Stevens. Another good rebound by the Rebels.
oh, the Rebels are showing some aggression on offense on the boards. Hopefully pays off here. That's Hayden Fletcher with the foul on for Monmouth there. Number 22. One of the guards. Short. Gotta make foul shots. Well, I'd like to see the Rebels keep this game in hand here, at least for the first half, if we could manage that. But nice board. Deep three. Probably not the idea.
Good follow and then one by Shane Ojeda.
A good position for, is that Shane Ojeda?
Yes.
Good position on the boards. Not a big tall guy, but a chance for another old-fashioned three-point play.
Shane's one of those guys that has the nose for the ball.
Yeah.
He does.
Now, is he a cousin to Danny Ojeda, or much related to?
Good rebound by Logan Summers.
He's got to be related.
Related, yeah.
Yeah. I can tell by his style of play that they're related. That fast quickness that I always saw with playing with Danny back in the day. Yeah. That's the play. Good. Yeah, he did push off the back a little. I'm not sure that it had a lot to do with the play, but I think they had beat Telstar beat either way on that one. But.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. He's got to be on. He had to be on the line. Ooh. Well, I'd throw the challenge flag way in if we had one, but. In the JV game, we were discussing if we ever got instant replay here, if we would institute it into high school basketball. We figured that would probably be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Get some big screen projectors and, you know.
Well, maybe we can just throw something from up here in the booth.
Right. Right, instead of the New York review, we'll have the booth review up here, that's right. We won't be biased, we'll be fair.
Right.
Telstar's working the ball around. Nice little shot there.
Nice jump shot by 22 Logan Sumner.
I don't know if they can do that every time. There's no reason they can't.
Being poised and patient on the offensive end.
Well, if Telstar are smart here, we got 15 seconds left. They should hold it for the last shot if we can. What do you think about that? Think that's gonna happen?
I would hope so.
I think they gotta try for it.
Yes.
shot. You got to take that.
Good
Nice.
shot, Logan.
Perfect. Yeah, they're going to get that. Yeah, it was a good job by the Rebels. They did give him a last shot, but it wasn't a good one, so. Can't pass up a wide open 3 like that in the corner,
No.
so.
They haven't done a bad job on the offensive end.
No, if we can step it up on the defensive side a little bit and just continue to play with that poise at the end there. And I think talent-wise, they seem fairly equally matched. Monmouth's probably got their lead from just a little bit more aggression.
Yeah.
Of course, they've got more players that they can run through.
They can do that, yeah. That's been the Rebels' problem for the past few years.
Yeah.
Not enough players to run hard all game.
And I have no doubt that Coach Pelletier would love to run a full court press, but when you've only got 3 players on the bench and most of them just played the JV game, running a full court press really isn't a viable option for the full length of a game for sure.
That wasn't a bad option, although number 20 saw it the whole way.
Yeah. Oh, Rebels got lucky. Oh, those are dangerous passes. That cross court. Those cross court lob passes are dangerous passes. Rebels got away with one there.
Yes.
It's Gabe Martin for the Monmouth with the foul there. I gotta say,
Logan has a different form
Yeah.
when he foul
Yes.
shoots.
that's a form I've never seen before from the foul line. Now, if he makes a couple here, we'll go with it.
Yes.
There we go. I'd like to see the Rebels' free throw shooting improve a little, but I think they're only 1 for 4 or 1 for 5 right now.
Yeah. Good call.
Oh, chance to cut into that lead here for Telstar. Looks like we're going to set up probably a motion offense of sort here. So, nice.
It's a good look.
Beautiful. That's how they drew it up, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Telstar is kind of a small team. They're running that one guy running around in the post there, and that's not uncommon for a small team to run. Open up the inside there, get that lob pass. They give up an easy bucket there. They tried the same thing there, but a little more traffic that time.
Yeah. Matt Rice in for Davin Mason.
What's that?
Matt Rice in for Davin Mason.
There. It's like Rebels are in a 2-3 defense here. Not uncommon on an inbounds pass for them.
No.
Yeah, negates any offensive plays that Monmouth has that would revolve around picks and screens. So. Well, the best way to beat the 2-3 is that outside shot. So. Nice. Goes back into that half-court man here. Oh, nice drive.
Oh, it's a good block by Logan Sumner.
Yeah, he did a good. He came a long way to get there too. That was. Just rushed it a little bit. Rushed it a little too much there.
Good move by Davin. Finish there.
Yeah, that Monmouth coach wanted him to double team, but he got right through it, which is good because he was in trouble if he didn't. So. Nice.
There you go.
Good job. The Rebels have been breaking the press reasonably well here, but. Who's the foul on there?
Braden Stevens.
Oh, Rebels got to make sure they get the board here on the miss. If there's a miss.
Good call.
Nice. Baseline shot. Oh, unlucky, but not a bad shot to take. So what's one?
Could have changed it from last year. Yeah, it looks like he did.
Didn't want you selling the trade secrets.
No.
As a deep three there, and you hear Coach Pelletier telling him go to the rim. Probably good advice there.
Yeah, Sumner normally a really good shooter, but probably could have looked for a better shot on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, he got there. He just couldn't get it to fall. Nice. You get 2 shots on that. Coach is yelling at him to go to the hoop, and that's what they've done the last couple of times. We'll work on the foul shooting. I don't know. They call them free throws for a reason, you know.
Every point matters.
Telstar's shooting percentage from the free throw line is worse than Shaquille O'Neal's. Yeah.
That's the third foul on Ojeda.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they kept him out for the rest of the half here based on that. Hands up. And a rebound with your hands up. Yeah, we got to make some free throws now. Take advantage of being in the penalty here. Travel. Yep.
Looked like one ref wanted to call a foul, but he said, okay, yeah, it's a travel. I'll agree with the other guy.
Right. Yeah, it's a travel. Well, if I'm Coach Bellis here, I'm probably working on free throws next practice. But oh, he's wide open. Oh, the Rebels had 33 wide open underneath there, but they were focused on running the play. Nice move. That's Hayden Fletcher there. Oh, nice shot. Get in. Get in. Nah, unlucky. The Rebels got to get their defensive boards here. Stay on your feet.
Need to box out.
Good timeout by Coach Pelletier. Keep the game from getting too out of hand here. The Rebels have been in it for the most part so far. So. Well, now if you're a Rebels coach, you consider maybe pressing for the last minute and a half here before the half, or
Yeah, try to wear out Monmouth starters a little bit.
we'll see if they come out like that. But that would be something I might think to do. But
Seems like they've got a quick group out there.
yeah, and they don't seem to be in too bad of foul trouble. I guess Ojeda's got 3, but I think the rest of them are doing all right. Well, you don't see that very often in basketball.
2 timeouts in a row.
Back-to-back timeouts.
Well, they saw what offense they were running.
That's right.
Didn't have the right personnel out there. Oh, it's football, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't like the setup. I'll see what the Telstar coaches have drawn up now to combat their. Nice.
Oh, too
Too
much
hard. Pass was too hard. It was there. Yeah, too hard. No, it looks like the Rebels are going to settle back at half court. Good ball movement. They knew they were where they were there. Good job by 22 to get that out before getting a jump ball call on them there. Deep three, short. That's going to be a foul there. It's a good call. That's foul on number 10, Thomas Neal, Monmouth. I think that's shooting. Oh, that'll drive the Monmouth coach crazy. That's a foul in their offensive end, and a long ways from the hoop. And now the Rebels get a chance to put some points on the board without taking any time off the clock. But we got to make the free throws.
Yes.
And that's not how we're going to do it.
Very hustle play by Logan Sumner. Hit the ball back out.
The Rebels are doing a good job on the offensive boards.
Yeah.
Deep three. Oh, right into 20's hands. Monmouth has made a few of their free throws. And quite honestly, that's a big part of the difference in the game here. Telstar's got to be, I think, only, 1 for 10 or something. I don't know. Probably going to go for the last shot here, maybe. That's not what the Rebels want there.
Jake chasing in for Braden Stevens, as pretty sure he's in foul trouble. It's one thing we don't need.
Yeah, that's not good news, having 4 fouls.
No.
Stevens.
Especially in the first half. Plenty of mustard on that shot.
Yeah.
Had more time than I think he thought he did.
Yeah.
You want to do the sign-off, Wayne? Or?
Go for it.
No,
We'll be back with the second half action in just a moment. So we didn't get the first half.
Now Monmouth comes out with their press, to be expected, I suppose. And I'm surprised to see 34 in the game with 4 fouls on it.
Yeah.
It's a good shot. It's short, that's all. It's a good shot to take.
Yeah, and definitely not a bad look when it's open.
Good communication there by Ojeda. Picking up the ball, number 1 priority.
Monmouth coach is forced to take a timeout. Well, to me, I'm not surprised that Stevens is in there only because if you're going to make a move, you're not going to make a move without him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you want to do it, now or later.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if Monmouth is smart, they'll know that. They'll maybe go after him on their offensive side. You know, make him play hard defense. My guess is that Coach Pelletier has probably told him to be careful.
Keep your hands up.
Right. If Monmouth can exploit that, they probably will. Well, he was out of bounds when he caught that after.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the call was.
I think that would have worked if he didn't catch his own ball. Oh, fake pass. Just, the shots aren't going here for the Rebels. Yeah, he was 34 in foul trouble there doing the press.
Yeah.
The Coach Pelletier, I don't think, was happy about that. Is that a shooting foul? No.
I think it was far away from the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, on looks like 20 maybe. Brock Bates of Monmouth with the foul. That was a good play. They got the look I think they were looking for. Maybe probably wanted a slightly better angle on the layup, but it's a good board.
They had the mismatch they wanted.
Yep. Monmouth is going to take their time here, I'm sure, on offense and to score in their favor. That's exactly what the Rebels need to do, and that's not what the Rebels need to do.
Oh, that's a travel. Yeah.
Think we got a wet spot on the court, maybe?
Yeah. Looks like it's where Ojeda went down.
Well, the Rebels got to get their press breaker going here and try to catch some easy buckets, but not a good. There's a couple of Monmouth defenders right there. Not sure I saw a foul there, but I was back to what do I know?
Must have been a foul. He missed a basket.
Yeah, I guess so. If that were the case, I'd have had a great career.
You would have been on the line a lot.
All the time. That's only 1 on 22. So.
Great hustle by both teams there.
Yeah. Big call of timeout there as that wins.
You realize no one has scored this quarter?
No, I didn't. That's you don't often see that in a high school varsity boys game, but
No.
not this far into it at least. A good time for the Rebels to make a run here, maybe. You'll keep up their defense. Have a few go down the hole. And it'd be nice to see them going into the fourth quarter with less than a 10-point deficit. You know, if they could get it to 10 or less, that would be a starting point. At least make the quarter interesting for us.
Yeah.
Force the deep three. You gotta grab it. You gotta grab it. Oh my goodness. That's not a good. It's not what the Rebels need to do.
Yeah, Stevens seems to be a little strong with the ball.
Oh, there's the bucket, Wayne.
Yep.
I was hoping it was going to be the Rebels, but
That's a great look.
nice move. Ooh. Well, even when they're getting the looks they want, they're not going in. So they got to get back on defense, though. Wouldn't be surprised if Coach Pelletier calls a timeout here if they don't get things together. We'll have to challenge that. That could be an instant replay right there.
Yeah.
Did he have his feet set? Were they out of the? Well, we don't have an arch, I guess, in this game, but. The Rebels got to get somebody on the ball. Here we go. Man, Rebels are pressing now, so hoping to get something going, I think, with that press. Travel. Yeah, he just kind of did a jump stop, but not a synchronized jump stop there.
Wrote the foul.
Well, I tend to agree. I don't know how that's a hold. It looks like a jump ball to me, but. Well, I won't complain since it's going in our favor, I guess, but that's a foul on Hayden Fletcher of Monmouth.
That's the problem they had in the fourth quarter, the last game they had.
Yeah.
So they were right in it till the fourth quarter, and then passes started going
To the bench?
to the bench or where they weren't players.
Well, I will sometimes when you're out there, you dribble and you see the white shirt over there. And well, what do you think he's telling us right now?
Stay calm and try to move the ball with passes instead of trying to dribble through the press. Take your
Yep.
time. Go back to the ball.
Work that offense around.
Yeah.
I got to say the Monmouth coach is very animated.
Yes.
Oh, he's only ahead by 20.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good block by Davin.
That looked like good to me.
Board by the Rebels there. Cut to it. Go, follow the shot. Nice hustle by 22. Nice. Ooh. Well, Rebels haven't shown a lot of offense this quarter.
Gotta get the lid off the basket.
He must have got fouled there.
Yeah.
He was surrounded by 2 Monmouth players on either end. But expect to see an up screen here, but didn't even really need it. Here the Monmouth coach reminded his team, hey, we're up, guys. We take our time. Clock's on our side. Telstar, on the other hand, doesn't have the same luxury. Rebels are in a 2-3 defense. I'm surprised to see him in a 2-3 when they're down.
Yeah.
It's a frustration foul there, probably. Just grab the guy. Well, don't give him an easy layup either. But. Traveled there, but
he got away with one.
A couple of quick turnovers there by both teams. Monmouth still pressing up 25 or so. Yeah, 25. Oh, that's too far. That was an 80-yard touchdown throw right there.
They did kind of look like the Patriots.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have 80 yards on a basketball court. So.
No.
I mean, if I'm Monmouth and I see Telstar in the 2-3 zone, I just keep passing around the outside.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no shot clock in high school basketball. So. On number 3. Cam Armstrong. I don't know. I didn't see a lot of contact there myself,
No.
but it's not really
It's a good
backcourt
look.
on an inbounds throw. But nice.
Great shot.
Are those the Rebels' first points of the quarter?
Yes.
They are.
Yeah, that's a dry quarter for Telstar there.
Foul goes on Pelletier.
Smallest guy on the court, I think, there.
Yeah. Showed a little, being a little aggressive there.
It's good,
Nothing's
though.
wrong with that.
Yeah. There we go. No, too many people there.
Yeah.
Those cross-court passes just don't work out that well. Monmouth is going to hold it for the last shot here. He's going to run a stall offense. Never save it under your own basket. Never save it under,
No.
not, especially with 0.8 of a second left. Just let that go out. Well, Monmouth has been a lot stronger from the free throw line than the Rebels have been. So. Well, that was a tough quarter for the Rebels. Didn't score until 49 seconds left in
Yeah.
it. So.
If my math is right, they were outshot 9-3.
Outshot 9-3.
Yeah. Not bad defensively at all.
No. They just couldn't convert on the other end. And hopefully this quarter will tell a different story, but sounds like the Monmouth may want to use this as a scouting tape for them. You know, as a review the footage before the next time they match up with Telstar.
Yeah.
I don't know that they're going to learn that much. Just do what they're doing.
Right. Yeah. Well, maybe the Rebels will review it. Maybe they'll learn something. Maybe some homework from Coach Pelletier. Send them all home to watch it once you put it on YouTube
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, a year ago, Gabe, we've already had like 68 views.
Wow.
I used to watch them as soon as they came up.
Oh, good hustle by Ojeda. He caught a rib there or something. Rebels in a half-court man here. Get those first boards on defense there. Looks like they might be staying in a man here. Of course, they're down. That's part of the reason. Nice pass by Monmouth. Good ball movement. They've really made some good passes down low. Got an open shot in the corner there. Shoot that, 10. What a long. Sounds like that's going to be a foul on Hayden Fletcher, number 22 from Monmouth.
Good call.
I think the Monmouth coach is trying to talk himself out of a comment there, but. Wayne, you remember the time Mark Thurlow was coaching us and he called a timeout, went to half court, and he spent the entire timeout yelling at the officials?
I don't remember that.
No,
one.
I remember that vividly because he should have been thrown out of that game and he didn't even get as much of a warning. He not even make. He called timeout. He told all of us to go sit on the bench, and he walked out to the half court line and he stood there and yelled at the officials for the entire length of the timeout. We had no idea what was going on as players. Thought for sure he was going to get ejected, but they just ignored it. And of course, later on, they were all joking in the coach's room afterwards. So the only guy I ever knew that could talk to a referee like that and never get thrown out or get spoken to. So. Good look on the Rebels. They got a 3-on-1. And a little bounce pass there to the block would have been a good move, but he didn't get a bad look. It just didn't fall. Nice pull up, you know. I mean, it didn't fall, but that was a good pick at the high, up at the top there, and they got a good look out of it. But.
Does Devin have any points this game?
Devin has 4 points.
4 points.
Deep three there. Oh, in and out. Unlucky. Well, he certainly put himself out there. He earned that call.
Yes, he did.
The Monmouth coach is frustrated with them pushing that because they are up and they've got time on their side. Nice cut. Monmouth is certainly getting their looks underneath. Double team.
Good block.
Well, it was a foul, but I'm pretty sure that shot was designed to get a foul.
Yeah.
good shot.
Yep.
Just didn't go, but it's a good one to take. Get in.
There you go.
Wide open. I can't do that.
Shuffle of the feet before you get started.
Yeah, the little running start there. Pretty common. That's a classic kind of travel there. Don't even really know you do it sometimes. Monmouth is settled for half-court man at this point, it looks like. Satisfied with a 30-point lead.
I would be.
5 minutes left to go.
It's one thing, Monmouth does not give up. They'll fight to the end.
I like the way that ref hadn't even crossed half court, and he was able to see that.
Right.
Yeah.
It was an anticipation foul. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. I mean, that was ridiculous.
That's 4 on 22.
Gotta grab the rebound.
Yep.
Free throws and defensive rebounds have been the killer tonight.
Oh, looks like number 11 there. Gabe Martin's a little upset with that call, but it's only 3. They're up 31 points, so I'm not sure what the real issue is here, but certainly got a reaction from the referee there.
Yeah.
There we go. What's the second free throw made this game, I think.
Yeah.
There we go. 2. I think he's made all 3 of the actual
Yes,
made
he
free
has.
throws. Yeah, he's 3 out of 4. I think that's the only 3 for the Rebels, though. So, and it doesn't look like much now, but in the first half, that was a 10 points, and that was a big portion of the difference.
Great defense by Mason on that play.
A couple of big blocks by the Rebels. Deep 3. Oh, in and out. That would have got a rise out of the crowd, I think, just for show purposes.
Yeah. Gonna see the mismatch, yep.
Yep. Go up. I don't think that was a travel. It might have been a foul. But
Yeah.
the crowd wanted the travel call on that. Keep it up. Put him at the line. 4 for 5 there, so. There we go.
I guess he can shoot that way if he wants to.
Yeah, he can shoot.
Yeah.
If he's going to shoot 5 for 6 every night, that's fine. He can shoot any way he wants. The rest of the team, though, I think needs a little. I think the rest of the Rebels need to work on their free throw shooting, but
Yeah.
you know, Wayne, I liked it when they had the Rebels over here because we could overhear some of the coaching.
I think that's why they moved.
Oh yeah. Not that Monmouth's coach isn't interesting enough. He's certainly animated enough.
Yeah.
I don't think he can do that.
Because back in the earlier days when they had the other bleachers out, you had more people crossing back and forth during the game too.
Yeah.
Getting refreshments and whatever.
Shoot that. It's a good shot. It's a deep one, but nice boards. What a hold there. Yeah, that was a foul.
Yeah. Late whistle, but we'll take it.
Short. Now, get the next one. A little more.
I think the only points Rebels have scored this quarter was foul points.
Yeah.
I don't think they've had any other baskets.
Probably right.
Yep.
That'll be his 5th, I believe.
The way to be aggressive.
Nice play.
Great look.
Oh, just didn't go in. Oh, kicked it. Oh, that's a reach around. That's a foul.
They'll call that every time.
Yeah. Bear hug. That's bound to get you. Well, the Rebels have got some of the young guys in, get a little experience at the
Yeah.
varsity level, and maybe it'll pay dividends down the road. Scored by Ojeda. Yeah, you got to just dribble that ball lower.
Yeah.
Keep that dribble down. I've seen that's happened to him a couple times. Just keep that dribble a little bit lower, and they won't be able to run underneath it. Well, it was an ugly finish.
Yeah.
Well, Colby, can you give us a rundown of the scoring for the Rebels?
Yeah, Logan Sumner with 12 points, Davin Mason with 4, Shane Ojeda with 2, Miles Lilly with 7, Braden Stevens with 4, and Jake Chasen with 2.
So that's it from Western Hills Access Television. Wayne Howe signing off. Glad to have Colby Marriott and Andy Whitney here. And anytime you guys are in the area and want to come up here to the booth, you're welcome to. Please,
Sure.
anytime.
Yeah, thank you, Wayne.
So that's it from here. Good night.